All right, veterans, you have filed a supplemental claim, right? You've been denied and you want to know, can you file a higher level review? Okay, we're going to get into that in this live stream. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for your service to our country. The short answer is yes, absolutely you can. But before you rush to fill out that form, let me unpack when you should, why you should, and how to make it count if you're going to file a higher level review for a denied supplemental claim. Okay. So let me bring you here. Picture this. You've been fighting for your VA claim for months. You've been waiting for your supplemental claim. You think that you've provided the new and relevant evidence that you need. You think that you've been doing the right thing for maybe even years. You finally gather some new evidence. You submit a new supplemental claim, and guess what happens? Boom, another denial. Frustrating, right? But here's what most veterans do not realize, okay? You still have 3 lanes under the Appeals Modernization Act known as AMA, okay? You have a higher level review, 1. You can do a supplemental claim as well. Last option is going to be a board of appeal, right? So the higher level review, that's a second set of eyes, meaning a senior level adjudicator, a senior VA reviewer takes a fresh look at your claims using the evidence that you already submitted. Okay. They see if there's any clear and unmistakable errors or duty to assist errors or anything that they need to address that the rater may have missed. The supplemental claim, that's when you bring in new and relevant evidence. You can file as many as you want. I'll get into that in a minute. Board appeal, that's when you take your fight straight to a judge. However, board appeal wait times are a long time. That's why that is my last option of an appeal route. So if your supplemental claim gets denied, yes, you can absolutely choose the higher level review lane next, okay? But here's the deal. The higher level review is not for new evidence. It's for VA mistakes, okay? If the VA overlooked a key piece of evidence, as I just explained, misread your medical file at all, or applied the wrong rating code, that's when you go for a higher level review, veterans. Understand? You're basically saying, hey, VA, you had everything that you needed. You just got it wrong. You use the VA Form 20-0996 to file it and make sure you do it within 1 year of your denial letter date, whatever that is. Very, very important that you do that, veterans, okay? Okay, no new evidence is allowed in an HLR, but a senior reviewer will take a fresh look at the record and can fix legal or factual errors quickly. To help you decide your best path, let's break this down right now. Yes, you can do a higher level review of a denied supplemental claim as long as you file it within 1 year. You can do that. Pick the right lane, okay? Do not pick the wrong appeal path, okay? An error or a mistake equals higher level review. If you want new and relevant evidence not previously considered in a denial, you can go the supplemental claim route. So HLR, higher level review, is best when the VA has misapplied the law or M21-1 or overlooked favorable evidence. Example would be a nexus letter or prior DBQ, or relied on a flawed compensation and pension exam without adding new evidence. A supplemental claim is the right move when you have new and relevant evidence, meaning private records, updated diagnostics, nexus letters, DBQs, lay statements, etc. You can file additional supplemental claims whenever you have fresh, new, relevant evidence, okay? Know your limits and timelines before you file. Execute with precision to speed things up, okay? So under the VA Appeals Modernization Act, veterans, you have 3 lanes after a VA claim denial or an underrated decision. Higher level review, number 1. Number 2, supplemental claim. And lastly, number 3, board appeal, okay? Again, HLR has a more senior reviewer who conducts a de novo, meaning brand new review of the same evidence already in your file. No new evidence is allowed. Supplemental claim, you can add new and relevant evidence not previously considered, private medical records, DBQs, lay statements, nexus letters, etc. You can do that, right? So I'll break that down. And another thing, I'm always going to be updating higher level reviews versus supplemental claims as well too, and be giving you a supplemental claim and appeals timeline as well as of October 2025 in a latter live stream or video that I'll be putting out this week. or this weekend rather. So yes, if you disagree with your supplemental claim decision, right? That's what you're waiting to hear. You can file a higher level review within 1 year from the date on your decision letter using VA Form 20-0996. The option is ideal when the VA made a mistake in how it evaluated the evidence veterans that was already in your record. Important limitations. You generally cannot do an HLR after an HLR. So no higher level review after a higher level review for the most part on the same issue. If a higher level review already happened and you still disagree, consider a new supplemental claim with new and relevant evidence. And lastly, or a board appeal. Higher level reviews are not available for contested claims. Learn more about contested claims and rules and stuff like that. I'll be breaking that down, what a contested claim is as well. Okay. So when does a HLR make sense or a higher level review? You usually choose a higher level review when VA misapplied the law, VA overlooked favorable evidence, or you had a quick rushed or a bad CMP exam, right? A bad CMP exam sometimes drives your denial, and the existing record veterans undermines that exam's probative value, and you're not submitting new evidence. This is about correcting errors. Okay. So here you go. Golden nugget, right? Make sure your argument, right? Make sure it's deeply rooted into the law and the evidence. If you're challenging rating percentages or functional loss, cite the Schedule for Rating Disabilities 38 Code of Federal Regulations, Part 4. If you're pointing to internal procedures, cite the applicable M21-1 section. For example, M21-1 Part X, Subpart 2, Chapter 2 for supplemental considerations, right? I'm going to throw that link in here for you guys and gals as well too. Here it is in this live stream, right? Golden nugget here. Make sure you cite this. There it is. Okay. So make sure that you do that. Very, very important. Okay. But anchor your argument. Make sure it's rooted in the law and the evidence, right? When a new supplemental claim is the better play, right? So when you're providing new and relevant evidence, when is that better to do? You need to choose a new supplemental claim if you've now obtained new and relevant evidence the VA has not considered yet. You can file as many new supplemental claims as you'd like, assuming you have new and relevant evidence each time, veterans. Examples include nexus letters, DBQs, lay evidence, meaning your statement, family statements, buddy statements, spouse statements, buddy letters describing onset, frequency, severity, and daily impact, private medical records, or specialty opinions such as psychiatry, cardiology, neurology, etc. You can provide new and relevant evidence. That is going to be your supplemental claim path. Okay. Very, very important to understand that. So, how do you file your higher level review after a supplemental claim denial? Check your decision date. You have 1 year to file a higher level review. Protect your effective date. Complete VA Form 20-0996. File online at va.gov, request a higher level review, be precise about the errors and the issues under review. Very important. Consider the one-time informal conference. It's your chance to point the reviewer directly to the law and evidence, but it can extend processing time. If speed matters, a tight written argument can be just as effective, okay? Pick your battle. Next thing is remember, no new evidence. Very important to remember that. If you need to add evidence, use the supplemental claim. Instead, file a supplemental claim on the 20-0995 form. For appeal option success benchmarks, review the VA disability appeal success rates. Very, very important to understand success rates of VA disability appeals as of October 2025. Okay. Okay. So, you need to understand and you need to ask yourself if you've got a denial or you're looking at it or you don't feel that you're rated properly. Did the VA clearly misapply the law or did they overlook favorable evidence already in my claim file? Okay. If yes, if they missed it, consider filing an HLR. If no, go the supplemental claim route. Do you have new and relevant evidence, veterans that was not previously submitted? If yes, file a supplemental claim, VA Form 20-0995. No, consider a higher level anyway, argue the error, or explore the board appeal if appropriate. That is my last option. Okay. Key considerations, important tips, gold nuggets here, veterans. Before you file, timeliness, file within 1 year of the decision letter to protect your effective date and retroactive potential pay. Evidence versus error. If you need more or better medical proof, go supplemental. Get the proof that you need. If you need a Nexus letter, DBQ, if you need something unbiased, look in the description of this live stream. Our doctors that we have, they don't work for us. It's an unbiased opinion. However, they can help you out to the best of their abilities. If they can help you out, they're going to do it. If they cannot, they're going to point you back to what they need in order to be able to move forward. Okay. If the rater got it wrong with the evidence already in your record submitted with your claim, go higher level review, call them out on the error. Okay. Documentation quality is important, right? Targeted evidence, strategic, knowing what is in your medical records, having everything there dress right dress is huge. In veterans, less is more. Be precise. The answer, it's a no-go if you do not know what is in your claim packet. Don't just rely on somebody's word. Make sure you're educated on everything that you are filing for, okay? Specialist notes, diagnostics, DBQs, nexus letters, you name it. Lay statements, whatever claim you're filing for, make sure that what your evidence points to is that they specifically address the VA's reasons for denial if you were denied, right? And a backbone for your arguments, a solid foundation to stand on when arguing percentages of functional loss. Cite 38 Code of Federal Regulations, Part 4. Look, I'm going to throw that link in this live stream. I'm throwing you out gold nuggets right now, okay? Here you go. Here you go. Here you go. Here you go. There's the chapter 4 right there. All right, Thomas, I'm going to answer your question before I get off of here, brother. So give me just a moment to get kind of through this. So 38 Code of Federal Regulations, Part 4, I just threw the link in here. When citing internal procedures, reference the M21-1 manual. Okay, I'm going to give you that. I'm going to give that to you as well, too, giving you another golden nugget, man. We're throwing them out tonight. All right, there you go. There's the M21-1 adjudication manual. Familiarize yourself with it, veterans, okay? So let me answer some frequently asked questions, and then I'm going to answer your question, Thomas. And any one of you, if you have questions, reach out. Hit me up. Hit me with a question. I'm going to answer it. Can you file a higher level review of a denied supplemental claim? Yes. If you disagree with your supplemental claim decision, you may request a higher level review within 1 year. Get it done. When is a higher level review the right choice? When the VA ignored favorable evidence or relied on a flawed C&P exam and you're not adding new and relevant evidence, okay? You're basically asking a more senior reviewer to fix the prior decision based on the existing record, veterans. When should you file another supplemental claim? Go the supplemental claim route when you've obtained new and relevant evidence that the VA didn't consider before, right? Then go for it. What exactly is new and relevant evidence? It's evidence not previously in the file that tends to prove or disprove a matter at issue, okay? So example, nexus, diagnosis, severity, functional impact, occupationally and socially. Can you submit new evidence with a higher level review? No, you cannot. How long does a higher level review take? About 90 to 125 days right now. Real world higher level reviews are commonly 4 to 6 months, give or take. We are in a government shutdown right now as of the making of this live stream. So expect a little more delays moving forward. But generally, rule of thumb, higher level reviews take about 4 to 6 months, okay? How long are supplemental claims taking? About the same time as well, too, okay? They can finish in 60 to 90 days, but the VA's target is about 125 days. Can you do multiple higher level reviews on the same issue? Generally, no. Once a higher level review is completed for an issue, you can't request another higher level review on that same issue for the most part. If you still disagree, add new and relevant evidence via supplemental claim or consider a board appeal, veterans. If your claim is contested, higher level reviews are not available for contested claims, whether another party's entitlement is directly affected or not, review the rules and board timelines. Okay. Which forms do you need and where do you file? VA Form 20-0996. I do not want to insult your intelligence. That is a higher level review form. VA Form 20-0995. New and relevant evidence, supplemental claim. That is your form. 20-0995. Okay. Very, very, very important to understand that. So, look, if you get denied, it's not the end of the road, right? It's just a detour. You're just taking a slight little detour, right? If your supplemental claim gets denied and the VA misapplied the law or overlooked favorable evidence in the record in your claim, file a HLR, higher level review, and make your legal evidentiary case clear and known to them. Always, when you do a higher level review in an informal conference, be respectful. Thank them for their time to begin and end. Be respectful, even if they clearly missed it. Okay. And if what you really need is stronger medical proof, file a new supplemental claim. Reach out here, 904-605-0431. We want to help you to be in the best position to win your claim, right? If we can't do it, we ain't here to blow smoke up you. We want to help you to be in the best position to win your claim. All right. I am going to answer some questions as well. Okay. So what's up, Thomas? How you doing, my brother? Thank you for your service to our country. So should you file a supplemental claim with sleep studies? Should I include Terra memo? They failed to add evidence. Okay, so your sleep apnea claim was denied. You filed a higher level review, went back to regional and denied again. I noticed my sleep studies were missing from evidence log and narrative said I never had a sleep study. Okay, first off, you've got to have a sleep study. And did you get actually diagnosed? And do you actually have a CPAP machine? Okay, that is one part of it, Thomas. So should you file a supplemental claim with sleep studies? It's not about the sleep studies. If you got denied, it's about service connection. If you need a nexus letter, Thomas, reach out. 904-605-0431. Right? Reach out to me. Let me know. I can help you and walk you through this. Should you include a Terra memo they failed to add to evidence? Absolutely. Provide new and relevant evidence. Add the Terra memo, but more likely than not, what's happening is, yes, include the sleep study. Let them know that you're using a CPAP machine, right? Include the Terra memo, but more likely than not, Thomas, you need a proper nexus letter done, disability benefits questionnaire as well. You want that done. You want to come ammo blazing for the supplemental claim. If you need help, reach out, 904-605-0431. Okay, Farm Girl Rebel, how you doing? I am glad that we've been very, very helpful to you. We care about you so much. So glad to help you out. And thank you. Thank you for those kind words. We do everything we can. Look, we can only move as quick as we can. We have several claims agents. We are moving as quick as we can. If, look, if you don't need help, fine. But if you do need help, reach out. It's worth it, even to get our opinion. It's worth it. Okay. If you need it, I'm not going to blow smoke up you. I'm going to be honest with you, and we're going to figure out what we need. And I am so glad to help you out, Farm Girl. We're already moving in the right direction, and we're going to finish up your claim the rest of the way. I know it. Thomas says, is there a fast track for dealing with evidence that dropped off between the different claims, higher level review, supplemental? I don't know. There's not really a fast track because appeals go in basically numerical order as the VA receives it, right? And the VA is dealing with a lot of different claims. So just know, I don't know that there's necessarily a fast track, but just get the new, right, relevant evidence that proves your point, proves beyond a reasonable doubt that your claim is service connected, okay? That is the key. Thank you guys for tuning in tonight. Care about each and every one of you guys. If you need anything, let us know. Wednesday mornings, 7 to 8. Pay attention to my post, Unity Hour. We offer group therapy sessions with licensed clinical workers. That counts as treatment as well, too. If you want that link, let me know. I will be dropping that in here. Again, if you need to reach out to me, 904-605-0431. And listen, get the help that you guys need. It's worth it. These benefits are for life. And here's something, we are going to be fair to you. People ask me all the time, well, how much is this? How much is that? Let me know your situation. I just want to be fair to you. You matter. You're not a dollar figure at all. Okay. We want to keep going. We want to keep being a blessing to you guys, and just know that we care about you guys. Farm Girl Rebel, you too. You have a wonderful night. Hit me up tomorrow if you need anything. Thomas, hit me up, bro. Let's go. Let's get you moving in the right path. And if there's anything that we could do, let us know. And if not, I hope this video helps you, right? And more importantly, share this out with someone that can use this information as well. Okay. Thank you, guys and gals, for your service to our country. America is a wonderful place to live, man. We are proud. You should be proud of our country as well, too. We are. I am a veteran serving veterans, and I care about you deeply. Just if you need anything at all, reach out and keep going. Do not give up. Do not fight this fight alone. You matter. Thank you, guys. Good night. Get yourself some sleep. Talk to you later. Peace.